Hello everyone, my name is Kissy. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do a reading for the lunar eclipse energy. A lot of information has come through, so I do have my notes. So the first thing that came through, the song from the Man from U.N.C.L.E. movie. So the song is called Chevrolet que esta música está cera. Excuse my pronunciation, but anyways, it's by Peppino Gagliardi. This song is Italian, but I never really understood or listened to the lyrics well. I'll get into the lyrics first, and then what I want to talk about regarding the scene where that song was in the movie. So the song says, "What does this music want tonight?" Which reminds me a little bit of the past. The moon kept us company. I felt you were mine, only mine, only mine. I would like to keep you here, close to me, now that there's nothing between us anymore. I like to hear your words again, those words that I no longer hear. The world around us did not exist for the happiness you used to give me. What do I do with all my days now if you are no longer part of them? So that song, like I said, it's very beautiful. I mean, it's just very sentimental, I guess you could say. But the lyrics, when you hear them, it's perfect for the energy with Pisces and Virgo. This eclipse energy it brings this feeling of this ending of the the things of the past that have ended, and now we're like, okay, a chapter, this like a full chapter is over, and we can, like, in this area of life, so to speak, there's a certain chapter that's over. And romantically speaking, I guess you could say divine feminine, divine masculine energies. If you think of this in terms of, this past that you're being reminded of, the moon that kept you company when you felt that it was just the two of you in your own world. Okay, now there's nothing between us anymore. This eclipse, there's nothing between us. And now this energy wants to connect again. They want to hear the words again. And it's maybe the words that come from your expression, your soul language, so to speak, right? Maybe it's not really about the words. Maybe it's just about the vibration. Because he says those words that I no longer hear. Right, he's saying he doesn't hear them, like as in the present, he's not hearing them. But maybe those words, it's not to be heard physically, it's to be felt internally. The world around us did not exist. It's like, again, being in your own reality together. Maybe there was a connection that during a time of change and transition, you were in this like protection bubble together in the spirit realm, perhaps. Okay, let me not dive that far into that concept alone, because there's so much more that we could talk about. But the movie itself, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. U.N.C.L.E. is an acronym. Why did I say it so different? Acronym. It's like an acronym, U.N.C.L.E. And it stands for United Network Command for Law and Enforcement. Now, the energies as they came through and the things that are sticking out, these are subtle clues as to what the energies currently are. So the Man from U.N.C.L.E. U.N.C.L.E. could be significant as an archetype, just, the uncle energy, a father figure that is between a brother and a father energy. But besides that, the movie in itself has to do with the United States and Russia working together, coming together in union, and basically to fight a bigger enemy, so to speak. Maybe not bigger, but a mutual enemy, I could say. So I don't know how significant that could be at this point in time, but it's coming up for a reason. And the date, 2015, could be significant. There could be something about that date during that time. This was right before the this cycle that's closing now, and this eclipse, right before that cycle began. So it's like the beginning of this cycle that's now closing with Pisces and Virgo. Now Pisces and being wait, what was I saying? August could also be significant, but disregard. I was just saying something and I got distracted. Oh, okay. Yes, the moon is in the south node. Why was I focusing on the north node? Anyways, because last time it was in the north node. So that could have been the beginning of when it was going into the north node is what I meant to say. Okay, let me stop. That was an 8-year. That was an 8-year, 2015. So it would have been a 9th cycle because I believe it started in 2016. So this was about a year before going into this cycle that's now closing. So something significant about that time frame. And the August could be significant. Also, the initials UNCLE. Okay. Bruno Mars. So we could be dealing with Mars energy, Aries energy in particular. When the part in his song that says, "Don't believe me, just watch." So something with Uptown Funk. That's the song. Uptown Funk, gonna give it to you. But the fact that it was funk, I saw Uptown Fun. So something about Uptown Fun. Like, or maybe it's just letting you know directionally upwards, or think higher. Think in terms of go higher or bigger, like dream bigger, dream higher, consider fun, okay? And it says funk. Maybe somebody's in a funk and they need to be more positive, or they need to have more fun. Fun is significant. So there's an affirmation that came through. I see evidence of wealth and good health. I see evidence of wealth and good health. Also, hunger. You might be feeling very hungry, or might feel like you're empty. Like when you don't eat for a while and you just feel like this hollow feeling. So eating to fill up, this is a good time to eat. Like, don't allow yourself to feel like, don't suppress your needs, especially when it comes to the food, the nutrients you're taking in. It doesn't have to be nutritious food. I mean, in other words, what I mean by that is it's your choice, whatever you eat. But I'm just saying, whatever you ingest, whatever you choose to eat, make sure that your feelings are quenched, I guess, or is that the word, satiated? No. You feel satisfied, damn it. All right. What is this? Banco sin destino. Oh, barco. So another song that had come through is Barco sin destino, means a ship without destiny, trapped in the oceans of passion. So maybe there's some individuals might get trapped in we're talking about the oceans. Pisces signifies the ocean, right? So when you think of, that realm in terms of the dream state, in terms of creative state, the subconscious, where we can manifest ideas, put ideas into the cosmic pool, so to speak, and hopefully manifest our dreams, not our fears. But there might be some people that are just trapped in a sea of passion. They're just I don't want to say consumed by passion, but they don't want to get out of that space. I mean, this is meant to be a song of love and just two lost souls, trapped in a sea of passion, but let's consider getting lost in a sea of passion. We don't want to get lost. And what kind of passion? Because there's some passions we don't want to dive into. So be mindful of your interpretation of passion. We have to find the road to our happiness where no one tells us who we have to love. Now, this is on a greater scale. This is basically, your own love, how you express yourself and how you share your time, your energy, your ideas, your feelings, like how all of you, how you share yourself on a daily basis, or how you share yourself in love. However you define love, it's a plethora of ways that you can feel love. I mean, even if it's taking a walk, okay, just that's how you feel love, for example. But you have to find the path to your own happiness where no one tells you who or how to love. Imagine, you have love to give, and there's people telling you, no, don't, you can't give it. You're not supposed to give it. You're not supposed to share it. Why would someone want to hinder your ability to share? So that right there is interesting. I don't know. Okay, so please tell me, why do we build castles in the sky? That was another song that came through, but I don't remember the group. I just remember, I think it said vocal, was it vocal trance? But if it did say vocal trance, that's interesting. Like a trance state, a vocal trance. All right, anywho, olives. Can olives signify an olive branch or nutritional benefits of olives? Olives, that was something that came through. And blood, give blood, a blood drive. Who wants your blood and why? These are just the themes that were popping through, that were coming up, that are significant to the current energies, to this lunar eclipse, which has everything to do with our health, which has everything to do with how we heal, or how we come closer to holisticness within ourselves, wholeness within ourselves. Nice and Slow by Usher came through. Okay, so somebody's been waiting for this for so long, making love until the sun comes up. Waiting for so long. This could have been a connection that maybe has been slowly but surely growing. Things have been going nice and slow for whatever reason, but there's this culmination feeling of the waiting is over, and I'll freak you right, I will. I'll freak you right, I will. So freak you. So there's that could be part of just the fantasy realm of, the intimacy and, making love until the sun comes up. So this is a very passionate, as we mentioned earlier. Define your passion. And passion could be many things. It's not just passion in love. It's not just, passion in, aggressive pursuit. Your passions can be your pastimes, things that you do that bring you tranquility, things that bring you ease, things that bring you space to create and dream. So voice, we mentioned the voice. Someone's voice or communication may seem different or challenging to receive. Like someone's voice is different. Like maybe you remember someone's voice was different than it is, and it's different than it is. It's like, I don't remember that voice like that. Or maybe it's not even that. Maybe it's just bad communication technology-wise, like bad phone connection. Or it could just be energetically speaking, feeling separate, a lot of people talk about the split of energy. I don't really look at it that way. I think it's more like more refining of energies. So kind of like things go into place in a more clear space. Separation doesn't necessarily mean to negate or abandon. Separation is simply separation, there's a place for everything and everything in its place. So that's that. Different or challenge. Okay, what else? 111 came through, and at the time there was a beautiful song that I love so much by the Iverly brothers. Is it Everly? I don't even know how you pronounce the group's name. But the song is All I Have to Do Is Dream. But there's something interesting. He goes, I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you. So somebody doesn't want to dream their life away. But all they have to do is dream. They could live in a dream world forever. But is that healthy? It's not healthy. This sounds more like someone that doesn't have a choice and all they can do is dream. So all I have to do is dream. Like if I want to experience you, I can dream about you. But maybe that's all they can do. They can't do anything else about it. So that's the only trouble. Gee whiz. Somebody's dreaming their life away. I need you so that I can die. I love you so. And that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do. That sounds a little stalkerish. Is dream. Okay, I can't go that deep right now. Dream, dream, dream. All right, let's stop. Here's another one. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you and make you want me. I already did my singing for the day, folks. And if you want special exclusive content, please feel free to let me know. You will surely enjoy. All right, gonna find you and make you want me. Thinking about the robbery. Thinking about the robbery that I did last week. All right, let me stop. Somebody's thinking about the robbery that they did last week. Gonna find you and make you want me. All right, wait. So while one person is ready to chase, ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and make you want me. Who's gonna make me? Who's gonna make me want you? Somebody could say that. And then there's somebody who'd be like, somebody's thinking about the robbery that they did last week. And somebody's like, My girl pinched my hips to see if I still exist. Who is feeling out of this reality? Who feels so like, I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at anyone, FYI. Been there, done that. A lot of these energies, you know, they're just playing out at this time. But it's like a feeling of like being so in the within that, how do I put this? Questioning, do I even exist? Because maybe you've isolated yourself so deeply that you don't really have too much going on with others. Maybe you've come out of a really bad space and now somebody's pinching you like, do I still exist? Because I could have been taken out. Somebody might have been taken out almost, and they're just grateful to still exist. My destinies manifest. While you're imitating Al Capone, I forgot how she says that part. While you're imitating Al Capone, I'd be Nina Simone defecating on your microphone. Yikes. Somebody was fake, and now somebody's basically shitting on them. Meaning like they see them as shit now. Like you're crap. I'm defecating on your microphone. That's hilarious. While you're Al Capone, Italy. Italians can be significant at this time. Buffalo Soldiers, Guantanamo Bay. Buffalo? Okay, so anywho, I don't want to delve too much into this, but again, you can see a pattern here of, let's go back real quick. So I feel like as we're clearing out a lot of these older energies, these are the themes that are either being washed away and maybe the intentions of what's going to come in or what we're looking to bring in terms of like maybe make sure that we're not in starvation mode, energetically speaking, in some ways, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, feeling a sense of lack or need. You don't want to feel that right now. Now you want to feel full. You want to feel completely fulfilled with yourself, with your experience, with your life, with everything. This beautiful song. What does this music want tonight? What is this energy that we're experiencing right now? What does it want? And what it reminds us of the past. So all this energy that kept us company, it's like, you know where you were, you know who was with you, you know who was part of your, I guess you could say, intention, like the bigger vision, the bigger dream, or the bigger purpose, it's like you can feel it, you know it's coming. And I don't want to say like it's an era that has passed so much as a phase. It was just a phase. So maybe it was a phase of life, or a phase that had to be experienced in order for this next phase that we're about to begin. For this new phase that we're about to begin to happen, we had to kind of go through that. We had to experience the sadness, the vampires, the health issues, and all the while those things were occurring, and the distancing and feeling disconnected from people, feeling like maybe like a ghost in your own reality some way, somehow. There was also this essence of things developing nicely and slowly but surely. This love, or this union, was coming to be. This manifestation was coming to be. Okay? Waiting for this for so long, making love until the sun comes up. It's like the birth, okay? The birthing, this new birth. But meanwhile, during the decay or the fall or the ending of the era, so to speak, you were still making love, you were still creating, you were still manifesting or holding space for. Speaking of, I meant to talk about in the movie Men from U.N.C.L.E., where that song plays, the scene in that movie. Remember, this is two spies, an American spy and a Russian spy. They work together to take down a mutual, threat, so to speak. They're not the best of friends, but they're in a lot of, action scenarios. Bad guy, good guy, being chased, all that stuff. There's that scene where he's sitting in this truck, and there's this dock, and all this battle is taking place, so to speak. The bad guys are attacking his partner. His partner's fighting against him. You got ships, you got aircrafts. I mean, what don't you have happening? But just explosives and firearms, everything. So while all this is happening, he's sitting there. It's like he did his part. He's taking a break. He's sitting there. He's overlooking this dock. He sees all this happening, and he looks over and sees a basket with wine and what seems like a lunch basket, right, with the sandwich and whatnot. He opens it up. He decides he's gonna just relax. He's gonna feed himself. He's gonna have a little drink. He's gonna play some music, which is this song. This beautiful, nostalgic music is playing in the background. He's soaking wet from having done whatever battle he has just completed. And now he's sitting in this truck, in the truck, contemplating whether or not he's going to go ahead and help his friend that's in trouble, who's basically right now at that point, by the time he's sitting there eating, his friend has just fallen into the water, drowning. When he realizes after 2 bites and a drink, he takes a deep breath and he's like, all right, back to business. And I feel like that's the energy. Back to business. All right, there's that calm in the storm that he exudes, because there's no rushing to, oh no, there's an attack, let me go fight. No, he's like, well, I guess I'm gonna fight. And if I'm gonna fight, if I'm gonna have to go protect or defend or, do something, then I might as well be prepared. I might as well go in on a full stomach. And so that's basically what he does. He goes in on a full stomach. He decides to, maybe not full, but full enough to take on this next journey to go and rescue his friend. And it was funny because he's debating. Remember, they're not really friends. They're opposites, yet they've come together to work together. They may not like each other. They may not do things the same. They have the same purpose: to protect, to defend what they deem is their space, their people, their whatever. And they come together with their purpose to do that. So I feel like that's where we are in terms of, we come together with someone that maybe, we've had a challenge to work together with. But we do things differently, but we're here to accomplish the same goal. And so we go forward. So while he's debating, do I go and help my partner? It was more of a sarcastic way. Do I help them? He wasn't letting them drown. He wasn't not helping. He knew there was a faith. If it was me, I could handle it. Of course he can handle it. If it was me, I can do this. Of course he can do it. So he's letting him do what he's doing. He's not going to get overworked and overwhelmed and overstretched in order to help his partner that he knows can manage. And the way that he drives, once he puts down the food and he dives in. He takes the truck, turns it on. It's like, okay, takes that breath. Here we go. Puts his window up. He takes the truck and dives right into the water. Slowly lets it fall down. There's no panic whatsoever. It's just this patience to just let things be, this patience to just let things happen effortlessly. You know, all he had to do was drive the car into the water and let the car land on its own. Be prepared. Once it landed, once he saw his target, which was his partner, and he said, oh, there's my partner. Okay, I see. Now I know where I'm going. Now that I know where I'm going, I can go ahead and I have a plan. So he opens his window. He doesn't just try to get out in a panic and try to beat the water from filling his car. He opens a window in anticipation that his car is going to get filled first. He patiently lets his car get filled with water. And once it was filled, he went ahead and unhatched the door, got out, got his partner, removed the water from his lungs, and once he was safe, everything was fine. They weren't done with what was happening. He didn't die. He didn't, you know what I mean? So it's almost like doing things at his own pace, unconcerned with what's going on around him, understanding his perspective and how he needs to be in order to be able to do what he needs to do, having such a discipline over his actions to act in authority of himself in a way that is efficient, and the least what's that word? Like it doesn't, with the least amount of effort. Okay. Unnecessary waste, without the unnecessary waste of energy. Okay, I guess I'm done with that. So, something else. There may have been some kind of minor embarrassment over something that there may have been like a curiosity about. So somebody may have been curious about, I don't know, whatever, anything, and either looked into it, talked about it, questioned it, whatever it was, but there was some slight embarrassment that may have occurred in terms of that, and but there was also like a authority figure within that realm that was able to, I guess you could say, pacify the person's fear or pacify their uncomfortableness about it. Okay, Al green came through, so the color green could be significant. Could be about the heart chakra. Let's stay together. So there's a part where he says, why people break up, turn around and make up. I just cannot see. Okay, I'm not going to do it. Why he can't see, okay? Why people break up just to make up. And then he's like, you'd never do that to me, because to be around you is all I see. So there's a individual that wants to stay together. They want a surety that they're not going to just be played with, that they're not going to be tossed around and left whenever, somebody wants to up and leave just for fun, and then come back and leave and come back and leave. So why people break up just to make up? You'd never do that to me. To be around you is all I see. So somebody wants somebody that just wants to be just with you. I want to just see you. I want to just be with you. Or, you know what I mean? Some kind of exclusivity. Somebody that actually wants to be there, not just biding their time, so to speak. So we ought to stay together. So somebody feels like it's an ought, like we should, like we ought to stay together. So maybe this is somebody that thinks that it's what's best. Like you could, let's say this could be like somebody you were with. Maybe it's a past relationship that feels that it would be in the best interest to get back together. And you're probably thinking whatever you're thinking about that. Loving you. Okay. Now, it could also be like somebody realizing, if this isn't a past person, this could be a new person or someone that, a new energy, so to speak, feels that it's in the best interest to come together. So it might seem like a good example would be like, it would seem like a 50 Shades of Grey scenario where it's like, here's a contract. You know what I mean? Like putting things on, like not necessarily putting things on paper, but establishing like a protocol or of some sort. So it might look like business, but it's not business. It's just maybe the way the person thinks or something. But there's almost like we should be together. This fits perfectly. Like it's a practical plan. Like I don't know. Like just because it's practical doesn't mean it's passionless or loveless. Can it have both? I don't know what the scenario might be for you. It could be anything. So at the basis, all we see is we ought to. Somebody thinks there should be this staying together energy. Loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. So maybe it's just a commitment, you know. I want to know that you want to stay together, through the ups and downs, good and bad. Whether we're happy or sad, like when you're happy, are you going to run off and go share your happiness elsewhere? And when you're sad, that's when you give me your energy? Or do you expect me to be there when you're sad and then I can't do anything when I'm happy because you're sad? You know what I mean? Like double-edged sword or some kind of stuff. Another thing that came through is, I'll be there till the stars don't shine. Till the end of this verse, I think that's like universe, and the world don't mind. I know when I die, you'll be on my mind, and I'll love you always. That's a song from Bon Jovi. I'll be there till the stars don't shine, till the end of this verse, till the world don't mind. I know when I die, you'll be on my mind, and I'll love you always. A lot of, that feeling of the ending of, like that ending. I know when I die, you'll be on my mind. So maybe somebody's contemplating, who they love and who they want to be with when they pass. That could be, anyone. Doesn't mean someone's on their deathbed or anything. It could just be thoughts that are going through the mind at this time, considering the energies that are out there. So that's all, folks. All thanks. That is all. That's all I have. I know I was working nice and slowly. I know. My apologies if I'm unenthusiastic or unmotivated, seem unmotivated. I actually am. I think this information that came through was a lot deeper and a lot more profound than maybe I, expressed. It's overwhelming even, and maybe that's why I'm feeling this way. And I'm not in a negative way. It's a lot of information to take in, and I trust that everyone's going to go through these energies and come out the other side feeling rather well. So that's all, folks. I'll come back with a whole new vibe. All right, take care.